So today the FIFA 19 Team of the Season promo began, and it's been a pretty interesting start to the biggest promo of the year. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, allow me to explain. EA tweeted out an image of the community Team of the Season squad. This image included a Team of the Season Sissoko on it, and well, basically it wasn't meant to. But since EA used Sissoko's blue card to promote the Team of the Season, they had to give everyone who packed in before 9 PM a tradable Team of the Season Sissoko. This Sissoko card was never meant to actually be on the market, it was meant to just be an SBC reward. EA have actually said on Twitter that Team of the Season Sissoko will still be released later in the week as an SBC reward. Anyway, we're not here today to talk about EA's error, we're here today to talk about this 88 rated Moussa Sissoko card. In today's video we're going to be trying this item out to see how it performs in games. But just before we get into this player review, I will ask you guys to leave a comment in the comment section down below. I want to hear from you guys because I want to know which other players from the Team of the Season release that you want to see me do a video on, whether they're from the Community Team of the Season or the EFL Team of the Season. Let me know in the comments who you want me to do a video on. If you could leave a like rating on this video, that would be absolutely awesome too, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new around here as well, because there's going to be plenty of Team of the Season content coming from this channel over the next few weeks. Okay, so now all the intro stuff is done, let's now chat about this 88 rated Sissoko item. Here are the in-game stats for this card. The physical section on this page, it looks pretty amazing. This guy has good stamina of 93, great strength of 95, and relatively high aggression of 85. This guy in-game, he should be a beast. On this guy's card, his rating for his defending is just 78, which actually may mislead people to think that this guy's defensive stats are average, but as you can see, they're not. This guy actually has some great defensive stats. He's got 92 interceptions, which is awesome, and he's also got high ratings for both his stand and slide tackling. His low marking attribute though, that drags down his overall rating of his defensive stats. Dribbling wise, this guy doesn't look too great. He's only got 72 agility and his in-game dribbling is only 82 rated. His passing attributes are decent, but they're nothing special, especially for an 88 rated Team of the Season item. Anyway, enough of the numbers. Let's now get into some games and let's try this card out to see what its in-game performance is like. Okay, so for Moussa Sissoko's debut, we come up against a pretty good team, which features Gareth Bale, a Champions League Moments Benzema, and also a couple of other Champions League related items. This guy's got a really strange team actually. He's actually got quite a few players off chems, so this could be a pretty interesting game. Sissoko with a battle with Saul there, but he comes out the victor, and now we've got a chance to come forward. Here's Sissoko bringing the ball forward, loses it initially but does well to win it back, and now Thiago's got a chance to break. It's a chance for my opponent, but Aaron Ramsey's there with a tackle, and then Sissoko gets us moving forward. I haven't told Sissoko to make this run, by the way, but as you can see, naturally he just likes to get forward. Made a good run there, to be fair as well. Right-footed cross into the box, Thierry tries to get on the end of it, Aaron Ramsey does! But unfortunately, Petr Cech pulls off a good save. Here's Aaron Ramsey. Ball comes to David Luiz. Here's Moussa Sissoko with a chance, and he scores. He takes that chance, and he makes it 2-0. Oh, Moussa Sissoko with a nice interception there. And now maybe we can counter-attack. Look at him just naturally surging forward. Good run from Sissoko. Chance inside the box, but unfortunately couldn't get the shot away. Here's Sissoko, he's going to bring the ball forward for us. He's got a bit of a heavy touch, as you can tell. Not the most easy player to dribble with. Moussa Sissoko with a good challenge on Gareth Bale, knocking him off the ball, but unfortunately the ball has bounced to my opposition on this occasion. Uh-oh. Could be in trouble here. Kingsley Coman tries to come inside, but Sissoko's having none of it. But unfortunately, he didn't stay on his feet when he made the tackle, and he ended up giving the ball back. Bringing us forward is Sissoko. Nice through ball there, to be fair, to Nedved. Now we've got a chance to attack. Interesting ball. And Thierry Henry will score. There's an opportunity. Sissoko brings the ball forward. How's the through ball? It's not bad, and Thierry Henry now has a chance. Up the field. Antonio finds Aaron Ramsey, who finds Moussa Sissoko. Can he finish? Not on this occasion. Cech pulls off a good save. And there is the full-time whistle. We get the 3-2 win, and on debut, Sissoko gets himself on the score sheet. So not a bad performance from him in that game. Anyway, let's get into the next match and see how he does against a different opposition and in a different role. So for game number 2, we're going to be starting Sissoko in a CDM role just to see how he does in this position. So yeah, let's go. So for game number 2, we come up against I don't know what kind of team this is. It's a mix of everything. He has got a Spanish striker up front, and I get the feeling that's because this guy is trying to do one of this week's weekly objectives. So yeah, let's see how Sissoko does in the CDM role in this game. Here's Sissoko. Slides the ball through to Mkhitaryan, who in turn sets up Deulofeu, who puts the ball in the back of the net, and that is a very nice goal, and that is a perfect start to this game. Sissoko's picked up the ball, got the strength there to put Wijnaldum on his bottom before playing the ball through to Mkhitaryan, who should make it 2, but he's been fouled in the process, and we've now got a penalty. Mane brings the ball forward, but Sissoko is there with the intercept. Oh, what is he doing there? He's completely miscontrolled the ball, and now we're under attack. Oh, big tackle there by Moussa Sissoko. Now he might have a chance to score. Unfortunately, the pass doesn't reach him. Here's Sissoko. Slides the ball through, but... oh, he's won the ball. He's won the ball back for us, and now we can attack. Oh, he's just getting in the way. Oh, but what a chance. Oh, what a strange goal to score. What a very strange goal we've just scored. So at half-time, we do indeed have a 2-goal lead. The goals coming from Gerard Deulofeu and Henrik Mkhitaryan. We could have actually been 3-0 up. We did have a penalty, but yeah, I missed that. So we've just got a 2-goal lead. Anyway, let's get into the second half and see how we do. I am going to sub on Henry for the second half. He is going to go on the wing. Here's Sissoko. Does well to beat his man. Gets us going on a nice little attack here, and here's a chance. Sissoko puts the ball inside. Oh, Fabinho gets the intercept. Here's Sissoko. Sissoko bringing the ball forward, slides the ball through, chance for Mkhitaryan to make it 3, and he does so. Nice assist from Moussa Sissoko from the midfield role, and Mkhitaryan makes it 3, and it looks like we could be getting a rage quit. And there you have it, my opponent has gone. He's had enough, and he has left. So, we get the 3-0 win in that game. Pretty good performance from Sissoko in that match. I was actually really happy with him in the CDM role. And the only issue I have with him in that CDM role is the fact that he likes to get forward. He naturally likes to push forward, so he is out of position on occasions, which is a bit frustrating. But if you are going to play him in that CDM role, obviously you do have the option of putting a player instruction on him, which tells him to stay back. I didn't for this game, so maybe that's something that I can do in future matches. Anyway, that is the live games complete. I'm going to go play a few more games with Sissoko. I'm going to try him back at centre mid, and I'm also going to try him at CDM in the next 2 or 3 games. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a second in the summary. So after playing with this Sissoko card a bit more, what are my thoughts on this item? It was good, but it didn't blow me away. I used this card both as a centre mid and as a CDM, and I actually felt this card did pretty well in both roles. I did prefer him as a CDM though. I felt I got more out of him when he played in that role. In game, Sissoko felt quick. He did once he got going anyway. He's not quick off the mark, and it can take him a couple of strides before he actually gets to his max pace, but once he gets going, he is pretty quick. His dribbling though, I thought was very average. This guy turns pretty slowly with possession, and he's just not the most easy player to manoeuvre. He's good when he's running in a linear fashion, but he's not a player I would advise going on attacking runs with. His passing was decent though. Well, it was when you used his right foot. This guy does have a 2-star weak foot, and the left foot, it's poor. It's very poor. If you can, always try to pass and shoot off of this guy's stronger right foot. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself misplacing a lot of passes. When using his stronger right foot though, I thought this guy's passing was very good. His short passing game was solid, and his through balls, they were actually really freaking good. When it comes to shooting, this guy's accuracy isn't amazing, but his shot power is. From close range, if you can shoot across goal with this guy, there's a very good chance the ball will be blasted into the other side of the net. Defensively, I thought this guy was pretty solid. He makes plenty of interceptions, which is obviously a huge positive. His tackling was good for most part, but he didn't always win the ball cleanly, which was a bit annoying. With this guy being so strong though, going for tackles isn't always the best option, so you might not have to press that tackle button, you've just got to get either in front or at the side of the would-be attacker, and then you can knock him off the ball, because Sissoko is obviously very strong, and he does have that strength to just knock would-be attackers off the ball. Positionally, I found this card to be a bit hit and miss. Now, this card is very much capable of sitting back and defending, and sometimes he does exactly that, but on other occasions, he'll push forward up the field too much and leave gaps, which obviously can cause issues. If you're going to use this guy as a CDM, I really do advise using the stay back while attacking instruction, because if you don't, this guy will push forward and he will join in with attacks regularly. Aerially, this card was solid. He won plenty of aerial duels for me, and he was a really good option to aim for when taking set pieces. Physically, I should expect this guy is a bit of a beast. I mentioned his strength earlier when talking about him defending. His strength is also useful when this guy is attacking too. He's very strong, and he is able to hold off would-be defenders. He's very good at shielding the ball, so if you need someone to time waste with, this could be your guy. He does have low balance though, so when challenged by a stronger player, there is a good chance that this guy could actually end up being on the ground. He is very easily fouled as well, so he actually does draw quite a lot of free kicks. Sissoko's stamina was really good, and he just never seemed fatigued to me, which obviously is another positive. Overall, I thought this card was good, but I won't lie, I did expect more from it, considering it is an 88 rated item. His dribbling for his rating is poor, and his 2-star weak foot is it's pretty limiting. He was solid when defending though, and his passing was better than I expected it to be. In summary, I think this card's good, but it's not great, and there are better cards available that cost much less than this one in Ultimate Team in my opinion. For example, if you want a French Premier League centre mid, you can get Pogba. And if you want a French Premier League CDM, there's Kante. So, yeah, I don't think this Sissoko card represents great value for money. I'm not saying it's a bad card, I just don't think it's worth its current cost. Anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on the Team of the Season Moussa Sissoko card. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, remember to leave a like on it. Comment below your thoughts in that comment section down below. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.